Hello everybody, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and wow, I'm not really quite sure how to describe that game. It's not exactly like, the game against Lyon, is it? But boy, look, it's the wrong kind of classic because it ended 4-4. Wow, don't we know what to say about that? Oh God, I'm not stumbling my words. I'm just speechless by that, and I'm quite annoyed at the same time because I feel like there was more goals for us there, and we still waste opportunities. And where do I begin? I might miss some stuff out. Where do I begin? First half should have been 3-1 up because the score was 2-1. We should have been 3-1 up. You had Bureau missing 2 opportunities. One went over. One was tame at the keeper. Then you got another opportunity from Cunha that goes over, and then it's just like one of those games again. And then Fernandez, how did the keeper save that? I will never know. Bear that in mind too, Bournemouth had some opportunities, but not much. They didn't look like a threat. I had no idea where the whole scoreline came from, but they didn't look like a threat at all in that first. So apart from okay, Lammers made a save, and then they had another opportunity. But other than that, there wasn't really much of a threat. The defence looked shaky. Never once were we in danger of conceding that first half. And then Diallo comes in. Oh, that's I was going to say good finish. It was just more like a tapping with his head. But yeah, they'll check if offside. He was just about on, and I was just like, yeah, it's going to be our Wolves all over again. Bournemouth are going to equalise or something stupid. And sure, what are you doing? Oh, that goal could have been prevented. Just kick it. You took a heavy touch and you got muscled. You got absolutely muscled. And Semenyo comes in, good finish. Not much that Lammers can do about it. Then Casemiro comes in with a header. As soon as he scored that header, and he hasn't done much wrong, I think he was pretty good, Casemiro. As soon as he scored that, I was like, this could be a classic. In my mind, I was like, this could be a classic with how the game's gone so far. Because this fixture could produce goals. And we've been the wrong end of hammering some of them. But, boy, what could have been? Should have been 3-1. I would have been alright with that at half time. We kind of needed that goal too. And then second half comes in. What a collapse. I've never seen us collapse like this. I mean, I have a few times, but not like this. Absolute collapse. We let I forgot who scored the second goal for Bournemouth. I don't keep up with the opposition goal scorers sometimes. And then a Bournemouth player just gets given the ball to him. Our defence was just standing there, and then it goes in for 2-2. And you think, okay, we need to put our heads in here. I mean, I expected a goal. They got one. Why would they not get another? And then they go 3-2 up. Casemiro brings down whoever he brought down, and then a free kick scores. Again, all these goals that these teams are scoring are just brilliant. Nothing that the goalkeeper could do about it. And I'm thinking, sitting there to myself, oh goodness, they're not going to go 4-2 up, are they? Just crazy what I'm witnessing here. It really is crazy. And then Fernandez gets a free kick, boom, in the top corner. Bear in mind, we didn't really do anything before. I mean, after that third goal, whenever Bournemouth, apart from us equalising, maybe we might have had some crosses that didn't lead to anything. But other than that, we didn't really do much. And then we go 4-3 up, and I was like, this is a classic. This is brilliant. I think it was Sesko or Shaw, whoever it was, gave the, tried to pass it. It hit the defender. Cunha comes in and scores. I was just like, okay. I even said, even to my dad as well, this could end 4-4. I am telling you. I even said to him, it's going to end 4-4. Excuse me. There was plenty. I was like, we got a last minute win. There was plenty of time to get for Bournemouth to get an equaliser. It looked like that sort of game. We needed to go for a fifth, because that would have probably killed it. No one else. We probably would have still conceded probably 2 somewhere. And then a few minutes later, I don't know you pronounce this player as Cooper, that's whoever it is. I know even I remember that. I think even Van Nielsen scored the goal and made it 2-2. But then they make it 4-4, which annoyed me. We should have had the game by the scruff of its neck. We should have right there, and that's what happens. And then it was just all Bournemouth. You were the home team, you're supposed to be putting pressure, and then Damis had to make a save. He had to make another save at the end, and then he had to make a calm, comfortable save. What is this? And then we had a moment where I don't even think we had did we have a shot on goal? I can't remember. We had a tame shot from Cunha, who I thought was good tonight. Diallo was just good tonight. Mount could have been a bit better. Again, the cross is what was missing. And there was times where I was just thinking, shoot. Don't just take a touch, shoot. Oh man, I mean, that 4 feet, in situations like this in football games, that's usually a definite winner. It's not like that with us. And I know it, I'm telling you. I know what this United team are like. We're not short of entertainment. I mean, it would have been great to get that 4-3 win. Any win. It would have been fantastic. I mean, back-to-back wins, scoring 4 goals. This United team aren't short of goals. That win against Everton and West Ham was a mislead. This team can score goals. And yeah, going forward is a bit patchy, but if we could convert our chances, it would have been a different story. We should have gone at least 3-1 up. Then that game would have been over with in a flash. It was always meant to be a 4-4, which nobody expected. I thought Bournemouth in that second half showed incredible character. Superb. I don't even know what else to say. Not even Chelsea gave us a goal like that at Old Trafford. Not even Arsenal did. And Arsenal also won. But they didn't even give us a goal like that. My goodness. I had a feeling United were going to do well tonight. I didn't think it was going to end in that score. Wow, what do you say? I don't like calling it a classic, because if we draw a game like that in that fashion, I don't like calling it a classic because we didn't win in a classic fashion. It's more of a classic for Bournemouth because they got an equaliser. I don't know what else to say. Wow, that game, I don't know what to say. It frustrated me a bit because Bournemouth actually deserved to make it 5-4. Could you imagine the story on that? We didn't really have anything else to go about, and that after we scored the 4th, we just seemed to act like it was over. Just clear the ball. I don't know what the players were thinking. I don't know what the players were thinking. I'll go back. Then again, 4 goals. Take it at the chin. It would be great to get that win. I mean, wow. Well, what else can you say? I mean, Chelsea didn't score 1 goal past them. So I guess you've got to give this United team some credit for scoring, at least. But yeah, note as well that I'm quite surprised that Bournemouth player didn't get, a red card, just like Casemiro did a few years back against Palace, with the arm around the neck. I had to point that one out, because I looked at it, I was like, they're going to give this, they're not going to get a red card? That's interesting, isn't it? I'm not saying that they should have, but surely a red card could have come somewhere. I think there was probably a call for handball somewhere. There should have been a penalty for us somewhere, I think, but then there would have been tame shouts. And then I think Cunha was who was it that was appealing for a handball, which nowhere near the handball. It was hand, but it was close to his chest. So yeah, some fouls that weren't given away, but this isn't even the type of game to talk about refs and decisions like that. This game just blew me away. Is that an opportunity missed? 100%. 4-3 up, we should be winning. But again, I didn't see this scoreline coming at all. You see, and people also, now I said that we should be more ruthless on goal. We scored 4. Really respectively, we would have won that game if we hadn't made that collapse. Like, the first half was nowhere near how we started the second. I don't know what Amram said to them. Whether he said, the United players heavily disagreed on it. Because if players are coming out at half time that bad, something was said that they disagreed with, because if we came out in the second half, it came out in the first half, we would have scored. Surely. And the fact that we conceded 2 goals in a few minutes after that second half, that's what killed the game off. That's what made it more difficult. If it would have went 4-2 up, the game would have been won, despite Bournemouth getting one back possibly. So that's just how I feel about it. We were ruthless enough. I mean, do fans want us to score 6 goals every game? I mean, 4 or 5 goals we don't do often. I think it's the second time we've done it this season. So it's kind of like a bit of best of both worlds. Good going forward, terrible in defence. Apart from the Everton game, I haven't really seen us being like poor in attack. Apart from a few odd games. So, mixed feelings about the result, because we should have won. I knew it was going to be difficult. I'm not predicting United to cruise matches, but for me, I think we get a bit complacent. I don't know what to say about that. There was still time for us to win it, but Bournemouth should have won it, so it's kind of got mixed feelings. But yeah, I guess, I mean, now some of our players are going for the AFCON. What are we going to do? That's the thing. I'm not really panicked for the season. I see some promise in this United team. It's just another game we've drawn. And they ain't losses, so that's the only concept. That's the only thing I'm happy with. We're not losing often, but we're drawing. So drawing is better than losses. So if we can convert that into wins, it will be a different season. So I think Amorim actually is not doing too badly for us. Against West Ham we could say, well, we only scored 1. Yeah, but sometimes 1 goal is all that's needed to win a game. Sometimes 2 goals is all that's needed to win a game. So it's not all about how ruthless you can be. It's about how well you can hold out to win games. The old United team would have definitely held out 4-3. Possibly go for 5th. Although I watched football quite a late age, so start my teens, so I wouldn't know much like that. But people say United need to kill games. So what we need to do is actually hold on to leads and practice that. Don't practice. If you tell your team to go and kill the game off, you're practically saying that you're leaving yourselves wide open. Defend a little bit better and then go for the sucker punch, the killer blow. That's what you do. That makes it easier. Defending like this is not going to win you these matches. But I gotta say though, also we showed character, because inevitably Bournemouth have won Old Trafford twice in a row prior to this 3-0. So we were always going to score tonight. I had no doubt we were going to score. It's just how many we were going to score. Yeah, it's a shame. But hey, we scored 8 goals in 2 games. That's the only thing that I'm actually happy with. Not the result, but the fact that we can score goals. Yeah, I'm not really panicked at this part of the season. It's just very congested in there as well. We're still by Liverpool, apparently, after that result. So, it's neck and neck. It really is. But yeah, like I said, if I'm a him, I would be annoyed at that defending. That defence is costing us points. It really is. We get complacent so quickly. We don't wake up. This is why City went to Palace and when they were conceding. That's a hard place to go. I know we weren't there, but not like that. Because City have the mentality to actually, they got experience to win leagues and to actually go in and get the sucker punch at the right time. We don't defend at the right time. We end up conceding 1 goal and we struggle. Excuse me, a burp at the end there. I was probably thinking about Wolves in my head that when they equalised, but it's Bournemouth. It's a much stronger outfit. So I'm mixed feelings. I really am. I don't care that. Yeah, if we win 5-0, that's great. But I kind of just want to win matches. But still, I mean, we rarely lose. So I guess all we need is to just tighten up, take an opportunity. And this is what I believe in. Score the right amount of goals. If you're in the first half and you only score 1, you need to make sure you get a second. then that puts a pressure on the team. At least if they get one back and you score third, you're going to become with a 2-goal cushion anyway. So it's all about scoring the right amount of goals at the right amount of times. And I know that probably won't make much sense to much people, but if you see the way we play like we need to score a certain amount before it panics for us. So that 4-4, to be honest, the reason why I ended 4-4 is because of the first half, where we should have went 3-1 up at least. Okay, that equaliser can happen. We should have went 3-1 up at least, or make even 2-0 it should have been, without that goal being put into the net. You know, if they didn't score that, it would have been like 2-0 at half time, and we would have won that game. It would have ended 4-3. So that's what I mean. We conceded too many goals at the wrong times of games, and you need clean sheets. But for now, I'm more bothered about winning games. A clean sheet can come later. Just get enough goals going in. But yeah, crazy game, bear that in mind. And second half, should have probably went for a fifth, or should have held out. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not panicked at this point. All into the next game. Don't we know how many goals we're going to get in the next game? I think, we got Villa at home next. Tough team. Knowing this United team, they could defend brilliantly against them and probably only nick it 1-0. It's strange. It could be the other way around too. I don't know how to predict that game. It's going to be tough. This teams, it is going to be tough. I see Liverpool and Chelsea win, but they were against teams that's probably more suitable for them to beat. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Well, just be thankful we got goals in the team. It's just the defense part. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the bell notification below. So see you in my next video.